Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. What is today's topic going to be? Well, I got a doggy who's like, hey, Mom, what's up? See, I went to grab him and he ran away. You're a little chicken, that's what you are. Okay, so welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. New to the channel, like I said, hit the like, thumbs up, subscribe if you're coming back or welcome. I am your host, Fleet Admiral Krabby McCoffee, and welcome to the channel. I'm also known as San Juan Island Prepper or Living Simply in Fun. So, for some of you out there, you guys are wondering what's going on, how am I doing? Well, I'm getting a little better. I'm about 10% better. This time I'm not going to overextend my energy to go to town for the whole ordeal. It's not Zoe's fault. I think that there's a few options there. But anywho, so today we're going to be talking about limited goods. No, this doesn't have to do with Higgins wanting a computer again. Yep, that's right. Had a nice chat with Higgins. He called me. My phone, for some of you out there, I was on the phone to Zoe, and all of a sudden my phone took a big old dumpy. Apparently, there's a blue screen. Look at this. It says scanning for base unit. That means my device went down. I had to go Google. Seems Uma servers are down or something or other. Anyways, my cell phone, my cell phone's been acting wonky. Half the phone calls I can't even get on this anymore because the button. The other day, I was talking to Zoe about buttons, and the buttons keep popping out. This thing keeps bubbling and bubbling and bubbling, and half the phone doesn't want to work. So anyways, what is this? Higgins emailed me again. I got two screens going, so let's see. New channel, yada, yada, yada. He'll probably be like, don't talk about me. Not talking about you, Higgs. We just see, Higgins is being pretty funny again, So anyways, I'm not going to watch anything Higgins sent me. I'm too busy. We were talking about some Social Security business. Nothing you guys need to know. It's just the numbers, like how many people are working from home. Why is things being delayed? Yada, yada, yada. Talk about a friend of mine I'm helping, I should say, not working for, helping. So today we're going to be talking about stockpiling. That's right. Now, I just had to order 10 boxes of my mac and cheese, my 4 cheese. Love the 4 cheese. It's got this tang to it, As a prepper, you need to know they're going to start limiting us on supplies. That's right. I went to Amazon. I was like, okay, I need to buy some mac and cheese, my original garlic stuff. Yeah, there is a garlic mac and cheese. Nope, not going to happen. They only limited me to 5. Yeah, 5. And as soon as I ordered, they took the entire sold out market thing. It's like, yeah. So I had to pay full price for one, and the other one was on sale. But did they discontinue it? No one knows. Are they sold out? No one knows. So, for the sake of this argument, you better stock up because from now until election, no one knows which way it's going to go. I was talking to Higgins today about something important. All right. Now, I told Higgins, don't use credit cards. I've told him in the past, don't use credit cards unless it's a major emergency like Brother Higgins' fridge going. Then you got to use the credit card. Otherwise, do not use a credit card for petty stuff. Now, a lot of people out there, like Higgins, oh, well, I may have a new computer, but the computer was gifted to me as a gift, okay? I don't get new stuff every day like everyone thinks, okay? Now, a lot of you guys out there know this. Even Zoe knows this. Unfortunately, what we're talking about is the limits. Yeah, they're going back to the limits. They can't control us with the whatever it is, got to put mask on, got to do this, So, now we're knowing that it's just a giant flu bug. And if you survive it, well, your body might be immune to it, but you might get a super version of it. And you might get immune to that, and then you might get immune to that. Eventually, you'll have the long-term crap effect. Yeah. So, one of the things I want to talk about today is stockpiling and etc. Yeah. One of the projects I'm working on, okay, is a big project. I've been meaning to talk to Higgins about this via email. I might do it tonight just because I'm in the mood. But my ramen's coming tomorrow. My candy's coming tomorrow. My cough drops are coming tomorrow. My liquid medicine's coming tomorrow. Yes, I found a thing out. Dayquil tablets don't work. Now, if you get the liquid Dayquil equivalent, right, generic, it works pretty damn good. My nose ain't running. So that tells you right there that it is not allergies. Yeah. So I see how it is. Little turkey ran again. I'll grab him. You're running away from me again, turkey. Gotta be on the video too, just because everyone wants to see Precious. But I don't want to see them. Yeah. And Zoe loves to see Precious. Uncle Higgins wants to see Precious. Chloe wants to see Precious. Hey, everyone. See, I got Precious with me. Yeah. What's up, little doggy? Look how cute he is. Isn't he adorable? Yeah. Woo. So, that's something you need to talk about, right? So, when you hear me say rant, it's more about 5. Yeah, limit 5. What's next? They're going to limit 3 and then 1? I mean, come on. I mean, literally. We're living in a world where they're limiting. I mean, I just got an email on a pre-order today, right? We're sorry, the item that it's called for, right? So I had to contact Connection of mine. Connection I contacted, they said, well, this item, we didn't expect people, more than 250,000 people want this video game. Wow! So now they have to order another 750,000, which means mine, which I pre-ordered 6 months ago, has been canceled. Tells you right there, they're basically now playing favorites. So anyways, Higgins sends me a list of the computer case and the computer power box and RAM and everything, right? And says, I'm going to be dead maybe tomorrow, so I should get a new computer. No, you shouldn't. We all need to be frugal. I mean, look, when I come on YouTube, it's to make a point. The point is not to sit there and tell Higgins deep dark secrets, but to tell you guys to keep on prepping. I mean, think about it. What if you wake up one day, Higgins is sitting here? Okay, let's take Higgins, for example. Well, Higgins is a sister that I am. Buys a new computer, turns around. All of a sudden, news flash. Food shortages throughout the country. He just went and bought a new computer. Is he going to eat his computer now? Think about it. Your prepping time is to prep. Your prepping time is to prep. Prepping is the way to go currently because we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, literally. People look at me all the time and they ask me, hey, Rita, how come you got a flip phone? A hand radio? Oh, see? Now he's being a good little tutor. Aren't you, little doggy? So basically, people say to me all the time, you know, can you, I mean, look at the old stimulus checks. People message me on live 8-12 hours. Oh, when are we getting our new iPhone? I don't need a new iPhone. I live within my means. By the way, the ACP program is going to be ending soon. A lot of people are happy about it. A lot of people are saying, oh, well, ACP program's done. How are we going to pay our internet bill? Not my problem. My problem is this. How are you supposed to buy groceries? Okay, let me tell you a story. All right, this is a prepping story now, okay? A big prepping story. I love all of you, by the way. It goes like this. Brother Higgins and I was talking today about why, I said, why do I live on an island? God chose me to live on an island. Why am I on an island? God chose me to be on an island. But I said, it's not my fault prices go up. Now, you get these dumper craps that say, oh, the economy is great. Well, suck it up, Spanky. Really? Okay. So let me just talk from a Higgins point of view, a Zoe point of view, and a Rita point of view. Okay. Higgins says, oh, well, you could get tuna for $1.25. Thing is, if a person like me doesn't like tuna, you're not going to start eating tuna as a protein. No. Forget it. Absolutely not. Here, tuna's like $4 a can for a little one. Yeah, currently. Oh, well, you live on an island. It's so expensive. Yeah, but guess what? It's not about living on an island. It's not about the expense. Eventually, you're going to wake up one morning in Michigan or California or Ohio, Kentucky, Florida, Texas. And you're going to turn around and realize that your grocery bill is too high. Now, let me tell you, I had a doctor once. I went with Zoe. Zoe's in the waiting room. Doctor couldn't believe how much weight I lost. He said, oh, I live on ramen, mac, and cheese. He said, no protein? My protein every month, sir. Maybe the occasional omelet with breakfast with Zoe. My occasional meal of protein might be at a restaurant when I'm paying bills. But problem is being a minister of God, protein's getting expensive. Think about it. Food banks giving bad food. I just put my food bank order in. What did I get? Can of fruit, can of mixed fruit, can of applesauce, milk, and the veggie bag. Veggie bag's pretty good. Now I have to be limited on ranch dressing, macaroni and cheese, ramen. I mean, how does one person, right, who lives within their means, Pee Wee always says, live within your means, and yet you live within your means, but you can't get anything. Think about it. Pee Wee once said, are we going into a third world country? Yes, slowly we are. Look at it. From a prepper's point of view, if I get limited to 5 boxes of mac and cheese for a stinking month, there's a problem. Then I have to go through another channel just to order 10 more because now they're limiting it. Think about it. This rant is not a rant about what you can buy and what you can't buy. I mean, look, Higgins said to me the other day, isn't that funny? Put in an order for food. Takes a week. Put in an order for a computer cable. Takes 2 days. 2 days compared to it. Seems the entire country revolves around sending stuff out that you may or may not need. Now, say I need a computer cable. And they say, oh, without the computer cable, Miss Rita can't order. Now, I know Higgins can use that same damn tactic against me. Well, you know, my computer's 12 years old and I need a new one. I could be dead tomorrow. Well, let's just say hypothetically, as I said on the phone to him, we're talking about long lines of Social Security. Yeah, a lot of them want the elderly, in my opinion, fall over dead so they don't have to pay. So they're probably saying right now, hurry up, Higgins, get it done. And I say, don't get it done. You see, the world doesn't revolve around a computer. However, to some people, the argument would be valid. Think about it. I live on an island. Okay, I rely on my computer. Higgins is like, oh, well, you know, Higgins, he can just jump in his mom's car and his mom can take him over to the grocery store and he can buy anything he needs. But computer, for me, is more necessary to live because I have to order my groceries. Yeah. Someone asked me the other day, are you going to buy a book soon? No. Why? Because books are expensive. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to sit there and live. That's the thing. Key word is survival. I talked to Higgins about this today. I said, you know how expensive it is to live? It's not about your electric bill being $250 a month. No, it's about going to the store and looking and being like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do an impersonation. I love it. You walk down there, you know, and you're like, you know, and you're in the store and you see, next thing you know, you see the finger come out like the lovely Zoe and you're like, what's that for? See that price of bacon? You look at it, $12 for not even a pound. $12 for not even a pound of bacon. I mean, literally, think about it. If I can't live on bacon but twice a year, maybe 3 times a year, there's a real problem, people. I mean, literally, I used to live on Hamburger Helper. The hamburger went bad. They're now ditching bad hamburger. You tried Hot Dog Helper the other day. You know how sick I got? Turns out the hot dogs were bad. Food bank's like, oh, well, they're frozen. Really? Why don't you defrost? One lady defrosted some the other day, cooked them, took them in after I put them in Ziploc bags, fully cooked. Took them in there today. Look at this. The health department's now investigating, apparently, because the health department wants to know why they're giving bad food. In the grocery store, they're giving 90% off, 95% off all the food that's at the store. Some of it, they can get away with it because it's dented. They're like, oh, this can's dented. You can have a dented can. Cool, I'll eat a dented. I'll take a dented can of thing. Then they get charged with other crap like, we have stew. You're like, oh, yeah, Denti more. I can put that in my preps. You get it. What do they give you? A refrigerated pouch stew. You open it, already bad. I mean, the food bank the other day messaged me saying, oh, you didn't ask for stew because it's not Denti more. Well, we put in our thing. This may be a different brand. Don't give a shit. The refrigerated stew is bad. You see? Point is, the American people need to know what's going on with their hard-earned dollars. And that's where I come in. You see, my channel may be small, but my channel also tells you exactly what's going on. Even Zoe knows this. I mean, Zoe, she's more proud of me, I think, for coming on here, from time to time and ranting. But she also knows that, like last night, I'll tell you my snack last night. Okay? I'll tell you what happened last night, okay? So this morning, funny story. I stayed up all night, right? And I almost got to the time frame where I was going to call in closed cab. But what happened? No meds. I fell asleep. I was just dead to the world. And then I got up and I was in a timely manner where I had to call the cab people and complain to them about some lady wanting to know what I do with funds. Oh, really? Really? You don't see me buying beer, do you? No. You don't see me buying anything but canned mac or box mac and cheese, do you? Oh, well, I mean, literally, you know it, right? I mean, literally. So I had a little powwow today with someone, and I said, look, your drivers are being fucking nosy. Your drivers are saying, quote, unquote, well, how's Rita living? Except I'm living a box of mac and cheese. Tonight was 4 cheese, by the way. That tangy cheese sauce is really good, by the way. I love the tang. Yeah, that's it. And then I'm limited to 5 boxes of my regular mac and cheese. I told Chloe. Chloe's like, well, if you need to order 10 more, go through, use my card. You see, this is where I give respect for Chloe, because Chloe's sitting there. She literally said, if you need to order stuff, order it. Don't hesitate. You're hurting, and the government's basically now saying, oh, you want mac and cheese? No, we want you to be a fat pudge. Go and eat something else. Really? How can you eat something else when you go down to the store and you see hamburger? I mean, well, let's look. I can do screen share, by the way. And because I can do screen share, let me see if I can go into the local grocery store. I mean, I could send Zoe in at any time, okay? But this is my discussion, okay? So let's look here. I got the camera here, so I got second screen here, by the way. Thanks to Higgins. Thank you, Higgins, for giving us a minute. All right, so here we go. Whole pork loin chops, $2. Usually they're all bad. Chicken drums. Ooh, I love some chicken drums. But you know what? By the time we get there, rotten. I mean, think about it. I mean, you go through it, Pepsi, $9 a 12-pack. I hear Higgins talking about, I need to go sometimes again. Frito-Lays, a regular bag of Frito-Lays is like $5 to, oh no, it says here it's $7.9. Hold on. $7.29 original price for chips. I mean, literally. Family size cough drops on sale. Save $1.20. Really, that's funny. Because I paid $9 for a cola. Actually, my next batch comes in tomorrow. I paid $15 and got 3 family-sized bags of Ricola. So technically, as a prepper, let's see here. What else we got here? Frosted mini wheats. Oh, yeah, if you want to eat that, they're trying to dump that. It's probably going home nearly bad. Butter. Oh, here we go. $7.99 for a pound of butter. Wow, look at that. $7.99. Frozen mac and cheese. Oh, yeah, $11.69. Wow. I mean, look at this. Dill Havarti. I don't like Dill Havarti. Beer, wine, and spirits. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, see? All expensive as hell. This is the tourist grocery store, but still, you guys get the idea, right? I mean, think about it. How could one person, quote unquote, i.e., the Rita, the Zoe, the Higgins, live? Higgins, he's got more food stamps probably than anyone, but still, it's not about food stamps. It's about what you do. Look, my food stamps, they add $8 just to get 5 cases of ramen to make sure I could live the month. Yeah, think about it. I'm living on ramen and I'm living on macaroni and cheese. There's other people out there going out and spending $8, $10, $12 a pound for bacon, $14, $16 maybe for a pound of hamburger. I was telling Higgins today, I don't trust either party, Democrat or Republicans. I saw that on a comment the other day. Do not trust the Republicans, okay? Then don't trust the Democrats either. Okay, time is done for jokes, all right? But thing is, think about it. Pee Wee used to say, well, I've never had a prime rib roast at home. Yeah, well, some people gift me a prime rib roast at Christmas or Easter or whatever. That's nice. Fortunately, living in the world I live in, I got guys messaging me, oh, you should take up salmon. I looked at salmon prices. I don't like fish, by the way, even Zoe knows this, unless it's deep fried in beer batter. And it has to be Alaskan cod or halibut. Halibut! Anyways, enough about the fun. What happened? Well, the American people need to realize that people can't afford this. They say the economy is great, really. I got a drunken bastard upstairs, all the way at the end. He's a cross-dressing bastard, and he thinks, oh, the world loves me. I'm a cross-dresser. I need penis pills, and I need all my booze, and I'm going to drink myself away. But he thinks the economy's great. Biden's great. I'm not going to even go there in politics. I'm not going to lose my channel, but you get the idea, people. The economy sucks, literally. I mean, think about it from a prepper's point of view. I'm going to be living on beans soon. And when beans run out, I'll be living on rice. I mean, literally, the economy. Oh, great. What do we got here? Higgins, building a list. Come on, Higgs. Busy ranting about grocery prices. I mean, can you at least spare me some rest, my brother? I mean, come on. Higgins says, I think you ate Hopper. No, Hopper's in the other room. You guys want me to see Hopper? I'll show you Hopper. He's not been eaten. Actually, I pulled him out the other day and showed one of my advocates, new advocate. Come here, Hoppy Jawappy. Come here, Boone. You eat your food faster than I can provide it. Yeah, food's coming tomorrow. Yeah. It should get you by till tomorrow. Yeah. So currently Uncle Higgins says, quote unquote, he's not seen Hopper in a while. Well, I don't know, but we have never eaten Hoffenpfeffer yet. Here you guys go, peeps. There you go. What do you guys say? Huh? Look at him. Even Aunt Pee-wee knows we would eat him. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I know what you want. You want that food bowl I just filled. Yeah, you want the food bowl I just filled. Here. So, for some of you out there wondering, we know we didn't eat the bunny. He's right here. See, he's alive and well. He's being a little scooter. Hey, what's up, Scoot? Huh? Scoot butt? Oh, you got some poo hanging from tail. We're going to have to clean that cage again. Maybe I'll get around to sucking it all up in the shop vac tomorrow. What do you say, huh? You'll find being confined to smaller quarters until I get it done tomorrow, huh? Oh, yeah. See, look at him. Isn't he cute? He's got 2 bags of foodsies coming tomorrow. I ordered food for him. Moppy's got plenty. Moppy's got enough from 6 months. Hey, how goes it? You want your foodsies, your woodsies? Good call. All right, so I'd like to share a couple thoughts with you about prepping. That's right. So, with the government and whatever else, I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's kind of disturbing me to no end when I have to go through another channel to get more mac and cheese because I carry out 20 boxes a month, and now I'm limited to 5. It tells me that we're going to have, in time, a problem. Now, I have a feeling, as a prepper, now I want you guys to take this with a grain of salt, but a gut feeling I have is, me and Higgins was talking about, government running out of money, and he's like, oh, well, we're not giving to, look, we're not giving to Ukraine, and we're not giving to Israel right now. No one can agree on it. However, I think the government should really agree to limiting those people money and let us have what we need to survive. When we can't survive, there's a problem in this country. I mean, think about it. Wow, I can hear the rain out the window, barely, but still. But the point is, look around. 5 boxes to go somewhere else. They're going to start limiting us. But you know what? The limit on food, they're not going to limit us on anything else we may need parts-wise. But some people can't afford to replace certain items. For example, I was talking to Higgins about this project I was asked to do, right? He knows we're looking for, I've been ordered to find a laptop or a desktop that can run Chloe's game. Right. So what happened? Well, let me tell you what happened. You see, I asked Higgins the other day about the tablets, right? All he had to do, right? I've been doing my own work, so I've been buying my groceries. I was going to give him a gift card this month, but you see, the simple order for Higgins, right? He's mindset on a computer. Okay, my mindset is think about your groceries first, because even if you have it, you got to rotate out your chicken soup. You got to eat more raviolis, eat those down, restock, resupply. It's not going to get any easier. You're going to see shit get really real soon. And it's because I have a feeling when we have a serious grain problem, we stop making our own grain here in the country. We're not bringing in our own wheat. And we would need our grains for macaroni and cheese, rice, beans, cereals. We're importing it all. So instead, what are we producing? Milk, chicken, and several other things. But back in the day, we could have got better deals because we had butchers around. Now we don't. So we have to go to the store. Fruits and vegetables. Have you noticed that when you go to the store and you look for, say, jalapenos, they say these jalapenos are from South America. What happened to having American jalapenos? Think about it. This girl likes American-made stuff. Yeah. Fortunately, food's going to get worse and worse. And I guarantee it because of the grain shortage. We didn't plan it properly. So now, I'm sorry. I mean, one day you're going to sit there and find out that they might take Higgins better cheddars that are 6 tube pack and give him 4 tube pack, and he'll be like, "Oh, I took 2 out." Or they'll take a family size of 12 and they'll take and make a family size of 8. Shrinkflation. I mean, Chloe was talking about that the other day. One person looked at me. I was at the store the other day. You got to hear this funny story. I was at the store the other day looking for corned beef. Corned beef, 1 pound, $5. Chloe says, "What the fuck is this?" Safeway said, "Oh, it's corned beef." No, corned beef comes in blocks like this. Lady said, "Well, the company had to make some sacrifices." She said, "No, they didn't. They had to do shrinkflation." Shrinkflation. There you go, preppers. You heard it out of my own mouth. Shrinkflation. Yeah. You want to charge you more and you get less. Not going to happen. So anyways, the argument for the whole new computer thing with Higgins is Higgins has access to his car. Higgins has access to his mom's car. Higgins has access to his stepdad's car. He can go grocery shopping. He can get cheaper stuff than me. I rely on a computer, so I have to keep my computer in dandy-wandy condition. However, for some of you out there, finally brought in the old i9, which is an MSI, by the way. My MSI computer's right here. Can't move this down any further, can I? Nope. So the MSI is right here. I moved it in here so I could use it as gaming. Now I just got to hardwire it, which Higgins says it'll take 5 minutes with one cable. Plug it from there, and then I need to buy some hooks to run along the wall. Yep. Of course, the manager might not like having hooks running along the wall. Zoe and I were talking about buying a box of those. I should just get around to it and do it. It'd be cheaper just get the shit done, and get it done now. That's something that some people don't understand, being limited on funds. You got to ask yourself, what is important and what isn't when you're living in your means. And me, yeah. And by the way, Mr. Higgins, you're like, "Oh, you need a powered USB cable." I got one right here. Fortunately, I need to discuss with you how to plug it into the damn. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a printer cable? Hold on a sec. So the other day I was looking at cables, right? One fell on the floor the other day, and Zoe said something to me about, "Hey, this cable can run my computer." And I said, and she says, "That's a computer." She said to me, "That is a computer printer cable, right?" Zoe said this to me. She's like, "You had the computer cable right here." Actually, now that you think about it, it ain't a computer cable. This cable, I believe, let me see if it works, is designed, it's not a computer cable, for, let me see here, I love Zoe as a sister, for the powered 14 plug USB. There it is. So that's what was on the floor the other day. That she's like, "That's a cable." No, actually, that's the USB adapter that plugs into the computer. So that's not a thing. So now I can actually mobilize my powered USB dongles again. Then I can not have to buy the other one. I couldn't figure out how to hook it up to the computer, and now I do. I plug this bad boy in, and each one of these circuits have its own plug and power system, so I can turn them off and turn them on as I go. So, that's what it was for. It came out of the box, I guess, by mistake. Well, I found it and it works. It's not a printer cable. It's actually a special cable for my USB plug dongle that Chloe told me to get so we can run the stuff. Now, some of you out there, all right, and I'm not trying to be a butthole, a butt monkey, or whatever. I need to check something anyways. Restaurant's closing soon, or is closed. Zoe's like, "Oh, yes, I am thinking, because I have to go to town tomorrow." Yes, I didn't go to town on today. Was going to go today, but I was like, not feeling too well. I'm one of those people that still trying to get better. So I thought about going tomorrow. tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. And you're sitting there saying to me, tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is lunchtime. Yeah, Zoe's probably, I wouldn't mind inviting Zoe out, I was at the store the other day, right? I'm really frugal. Higgins doesn't understand how frugal I am. So yeah, I was frugal yesterday, right? Not yesterday, the other day, right? And I looked at Zoe and I said, I couldn't help it. Couldn't contain the hunger. The polar bear was hungry. Ran into the gas station, got 2 chicken sandwiches, right? They sucked. The next day I was sicker than a dog, right? Sore throat and everything. It was a chicken sandwich. But anyways, I told Miss Zoe that Tuesdays is the best day to go for Thai food. Tomorrow's Tuesday. See how smiling I am? So if I have to go to town tomorrow to pick up some supplies, which will be minor supplies, I might swing by and ask for the Penang curry with beef meatballs. Yum, yum. And the cashew chicken. There's the pad zi noodles, and then the spicy pad vegetables and tofu, and the fried rice with egg white and jasmine rice. I prefer the Penang curry beef meatballs, double portion, and the cashew chicken. And, Zoe knows tomorrow's Tuesday, so I might just go to town to pick up my pharmacy stuff I need to get at the pharmacy tomorrow and swing by and grab me a quick light lunch. Yeah, my protein for the week. Before you sit there and say, well, why is it your protein for the week? Because it's cheaper to eat there than it is to go to the grocery store and try to stockpile something. Now, I do mind my Thai food, yeah. And I will literally, even if I'm 20% feeling better, I will go with a mask if I have to, and I will go and ask for Thai food. And I will take my Thai food to Homa. And when I get Homa, I will be eating my Thai food at Homa, which is meatballs and cashew chicken. Cashew chicken, you eat all cashew chicken, you go now. Anyways, so tomorrow's meal could be lunch/dinner combo. Huh? You see, Higgins is, doesn't realize, I was at the gas station. It cost me $18 for 2 chicken sandwiches. It cost me $14 with drink for Thai food with drink. Hot bar. I think I'll take Thai food, thank you. And Tuesdays is always a blessing when it comes to beef meatballs and cashew chicken. Yes, I always get both. Maybe I'll take a picture and send it off to Higgins tomorrow. But the point is I think tomorrow will be a great day for Thai food. But why am I doing it? Well, I got to eat. Now, a lot of you guys out there have been curious about, things. Like today I told Higgins, all right, I said, look, it pops into my head every morning during coffee time. Biden saying, you'll have nothing and be happy. Yes, think about it. We're going to be happy with no mac and cheese. I mean, literally, people ask me all the time, why do you live on mac and cheese? Because it's cheaper than beef, cheaper than pork. I mean, literally. I just had to order more mac and cheese. But then, someone, you got someone like Higgins who's, oh, yes, I got my better cheddar, 20,000 billion packages. My doctor says my heart disease is going down little bit by little bit because I'm eating mac and cheese and being active. Whereas everyone else is eating big old fat whatever hamburgers. Literally. Yeah, I hear that one restaurant does mac and cheese, but I don't know how good it is. I won't try it. I was at the, I'm not in the mood to go to most restaurants anymore because, well, it's just so expensive. But the Thai place, I will go weekly. Of course, coffee is expensive too, so that's getting expensive. That's why I prefer to buy my can of coffee and drink it at home. Yeah. So, coffee and coffee and coffee. See, One of the things a prepper like me thinks about, right, is I go to bed, right? I'll be in my bed, right? I'll be thinking in my bed, Higgins. Oh no, Rita's thinking that's a bad idea. Only thing I'm thinking about is waking up in the morning and getting that first hot, steaming cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I do it. And then I sit there and I say, 3 cups down, Mop. When to go? We're walking. You know, walking. Today I was on the phone. Phone went still down. I see, and then what happened? Well, father-in-law is going to be angry. He doesn't like me calling him this. You know, I've noticed people that call me on this damn phone, they can't hear me. They're like, oh, just buy a smartphone. Why? Why should I buy a smartphone, huh? Phone's used to use it as a telephone. Hello, how are you today? What's up? Yeah, yeah. Where is? Yeah. You know, I always find it funny they installed these emergency buttons in the back, right? Have you ever seen that button does? Nothing. So you hit it and it does nothing. And then it's like, the use SOS mode emergency number needs to be added. See? Yeah. And then I had to disable that because it'd be in my pocket. Next thing you know, it would ring. And to me, I find that SOS number to be pretty damn useless. Yeah. So anyways, so I'm not going to belittle anyone, but you got to think, okay, that's one thing I was telling Higgins. Okay, Higgins, I don't think sometimes I think Higgins is autistic, maybe retarded. Sorry, got to say that, brother Higgins, if you're watching this, because I love you dearly. But you got to realize that we all have to live within our means. I mean, think about it. I got people telling me, oh, you should buy a smartphone. What for? Can't eat a smartphone if the shit hits the fan. Think about it. I mean, right now, how would any of you feel? How would you feel, Sister Zoe? I know you're watching this probably tomorrow morning, having your hot coffee, going, oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. Meanwhile, probably had a phone call around 11:15. Hey, what are you doing? I'll take some cashew chicken and some beef meatballs. Probably be in trouble too, but what the hell? One day a week. Now, anyways, let's get back to the story. All right. So when you sit there and you're like, oh, about the computer processor is $40 off. I don't give a shit if it's $400 off. The question you got to ask yourself is, can you fucking eat a computer? I mean, literally, look around. I mean, you sit there and you think the world revolves around the computer, okay? The world revolves around the computer, which means you're not giving your time or your patience or your love to God. Yeah, if you give your love and patience to God, God will be there for you. Fortunately, a lot of people out there who's prepping don't realize until they go online and they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna order the shiznazin of the jazzin of the ramen. Brink, you may order one case. And they may say one case, $30. Then you sit there and you say, well, I'll just wait. A month goes by, you're out of ramen. 2 months goes by, you're out of mac and cheese. 3 months go by, you're out of beans. And you're just sitting there and you're watching the prices go up. And you hear, you'll have nothing and be happy in your head. Think about it. I mean, literally, let's go over real quick my pricing. All right, my buy it again, right? So I'm only allowed to buy 5 mac and cheese, right? So I had to go through another channel. Now let me just show you. If you click on buy it again, there is no macaroni and cheeses right here. See? $2 a box, right here. $2. Says here, do you want to buy again? Okay. I want to buy again. Limit? You may limit 2 now. Yeah, right there, 2. I mean, literally. What the fuck? They're on sale, and where's my mac and cheese, right? I mean, think about it. And yet, yeah, Bud Bud's pellets coming tomorrow. My cough drops are coming tomorrow. My ramen's coming tomorrow. But they're limiting on everything that I have. Yeah. Yeah. So, and yet I'm watching everything I do right now. Yeah. And before you guys sit there and say, well, how is that possible? Think about it. Think about it. You wake up in the morning. You're doing your dishes. You're smiling. You're happy. You're doing your dishes. Lo and behold, you go in your storeroom. You say, okay, I'm good. You look at your dish soap and you're like, oh, need to order more. Click, click, click. So I'm ordering as I need right now, making sure I have a good supply of stuff. Then I hear Chloe, if you need to buy something, go ahead. Well, guess what? I still got to go to town tomorrow. I got to get quarters. I also need to know how much laundry soap I have. My neighbor decided she, I think she mooched the whole damn jug. Oh, no. Is this it? Nope. This one's completely and thoroughly empty. Go figure. Yeah, looks like I need to get some more dish soap, too. See? I buy laundry soap once a year. So my yearly laundry soap needs to be purchased soon. I mean, literally, when you live, you need to make sure you have everything you need for a year. Garbage bags, check. Dish soap, 4 bottles of dish soap will last about 2 months. Yeah. Toilet paper, I'm going to have to order more of that shortly. I got 4 rolls of paper towels still available. As a prepper, you always got to make sure you order ahead of time. And that's what I'm doing now. Chloe, of course, she's like, oh, well, if you can't get the quarters yet, just order some underwear and socks and be happy. Yeah, but as Miss Zoe knows, I was thinking about going over to thrift store in the morning and checking out pants. Spending $5, getting a pair. Prepper always needs a new pair. My current pair is falling down to the ground, and well, the doctor thinks it's time for me to get a new pair. But to me, I just didn't want to go get a new pair because every time I try to go get a new pair of pants, my main thing is I wanted to do it without any problem. Now, you guys could sit there and say, oh, well, that's not bad. Yes, it isn't bad. You see, my problem with going shopping, okay, and this is my own method, all right, and I'll tell you what I was thinking. So, I got to go to town tomorrow, okay? I got to get some supplies. While I'm in town, I might as well take a little extra long walk. I got to walk anyways. It's time for me to walk, mask or no mask. And I want to go to the pharmacy. And when I'm done with the pharmacy, I want to go get lunch. Then when I'm done with lunch, I want to go to the thrift store. When I'm done with the thrift store, I want to waddle over to the store, the organic store, and get some cheese. Yeah. And then I want to go home and spend the next 3 or 4 days indoors, waiting for the deliveries to come in. Ramen's coming in tomorrow, which means another 5 cases, which means another 5 cases, which means dinners for the rest of the month. Which on the days that I rotate out, it's like 2 days mac and cheese, 2 to 3 days mac and cheese, 2 to 3 days of ramen, 2 to 3 days mac and cheese, rotate. Yeah. And then people say to me, oh, well, how can you stand it? I can't. It's food. I live. I eat. Now, for some of you out there wondering what the future holds, I don't know. I really don't know. But point being is, I don't know. Yeah. So, you can find plenty of watching to do on YouTube, free shows. But to me, it's getting up there where I'm just like, bleh. So maybe I'll go to bed early tonight. I haven't been sleeping well. I'll tell you the whole story about that. So I was supposed to take my sleeping meds, right? My NyQuil. I got a new bottle of that. Be like, said I didn't. I basically passed out, had a terrible night, nightmares, etc. I woke up, went back to sleep, woke up. I fell asleep. I woke up. It's like 45 minutes till the taxi place opens. Okay, I can manage. Fell asleep. Eventually, when I did get up, I was angry. Finally, I got out of bed. Moppy looks at me. What about Aunt Zoe? He said, well, I'm on someone's shit list. I said, I'm sick, can't sleep. Tried to wait till 9 o'clock, get the phone call, then climb into bed. Send a message to Zoe. Meanwhile, I was sleeping. So, didn't get really good sleep. So maybe I'll go to bed early tonight, get up early in the morning, and then be like, woohoo, yeah. And then watch something, I was going to look for a Roku. Actually, you know what? I can actually activate it, I think, for Paramount Prime. I saw something the other day, but I don't know if Amazon has it yet again or not. We're already paying it. By the way, I finally told Amazon they could stick the, so they tried to play an ad the other day, right? I got to tell you this story. They tried to play an ad, embed an ad into my show right before the show plays, right? Well, I got this ad blocker, which blocks all ads, including Amazon ads. So I just went down, hit refresh, and I loaded up my movie. And I was like, you know what? You don't need to pay $2.99 to bypass the Amazon crap, Okay, so there you go. Mark. Yep, so it's free. It's on free with ads. Free with ads. James Cromwell. Yep, there it is. How about putting that movie in? Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. This might be interesting. I was looking for, I saw something on Amazon. Oh, you got to be joking. Liberating a Continent, John Paul II and the Fall of Communism, starring Jim Caviezel. You got to be joking. Jim Caviezel? I mean, come on, man. I saw a movie the other day. I was like, I don't remember what it was. It was on Amazon. I think it was like, oh yeah, Pope's Exorcist. Me and Zoe saw that. That was pretty interesting. Anyways, I was looking for something with the new Pope. That was pretty interesting too. That's on HBO too. I thought that was a Paramount. Whatever. The Young Pope. That's on Paramount too, isn't it? Or somewhere else? HBO. I just saw that. The Borgias. That's not bad. That's a Paramount. Borgias ain't bad, but it ain't good either, End time prophecy, yeah, that was pretty damn good. It talks about the end time of the Catholic Church. I'm not interested in Catholicism, people. It was just I was looking for a certain movie. So as a prepper, it's movie time. So and sleep time. I'm still semi-sick, but my point is you gotta ask yourself, is it going to get worse? It is. That's why you got to utilize all your tools that you have just in case. So, yeah. Anywho, thanks so much, people. And, just ask yourself, are we coming into a time where rationing is going to happen, or we're going to be in long, long lines for groceries? Or ask yourself, are we going to be in the lines online where they're going to tell you, well, sorry, Higgins, you can only have one of those. Oh, you want a new motherboard? Sorry, you don't qualify. You're too damn poor. You can have this moldy bread we send you. Sorry, had to throw that in there. Sorry, Higgins, if you're watching this. I'm just trying to be a little humorous. But no, are they going to literally tell us what we can and can't buy? Seems like they're starting to. Seems like we're having it right now. Think about it. I wake up in the morning. Feeling like we're screwed. I order my macaroni and cheese and they say, no, 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 Jack, you can only get a 5-pack. I mean, come on, peeps. Eventually, they're going to be limiting us less and less, saying that food's bad for us. And then what? What happens when people turn around and that the only thing they like? I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, the food bank's issuing rotten foods. I mean, I was talking to Higgins, right, the other day, and I told Chloe, I was thinking of getting some of the, you know how that Spam comes in little tins, right? And they're like little square tins. Well, I thought, why not get some corned beef to try, right? Turns out, I'd have to sample every corned beef in every review I have. Higgins didn't say, oh, well, you know, I'll take my gift card, but I'll look up the canned corned beef reviews. No, I went and looked it up. 95% of them said it's crap. I'm surprised someone didn't message me and say, oh, you're looking at canned corned beef. I mean, look, I'm going to be going to the store, okay? I'm going to take some cash on it. Maybe I can give Zoe some cash next time she's in town and see if she can pick me up a couple cans of out of my own pocket because I don't rely on Zoe anyways. And try some of this canned corned beef. Because if I don't like it, then I'm not going to eat it. You know, that's the thing. It's not a protein thing. I like corned beef, but I don't know how it is in a can. Some say it looks like, smells and tastes like dog food. Others say it stinks. Some say it's bad tasting. Some say it's nasty. I mean, literally, I prefer fresh corned beef. But trying to find fresh corned beef is like trying to find the needle in a haystack. So, one of my purchased things to do. I mean, I can buy a case of, oh yeah, by the way, I was looking at Spam. Telling you, that's expensive too now. I mean, 3 years ago, Pee Wee and I were talking about protein going up. Remember correctly, Pee Wee said it's going to be something to do with, it's going to be out of the hands of the poor people. Yeah. And I think that's where we're going. I mean, think about it. I don't even ask my family in Texas what the food prices are there. I should one of these days. I'm telling you, if I'm living on macaroni and cheese and ramen, which, by the way, Dinky probably is already saying, you can't live on macaroni and cheese and ramen. Well, guess what? I moved up in the world. Before Chloe was in the picture, Dinky would message me and she'd be like, so, Rita, what are you buying? But I'm at Walmart getting my ramen. Is that all you're eating? Yes. And an occasional, you know, that's an interesting thought right now. Back in the day, I would buy mostly ramen with the occasional steak, hamburger, chicken, duck, roast. Now, and I still try to be frugal. Now I look at what I'm eating and I see it's just getting worse and worse. Yeah. 8 years later, you got to think about that. You got to step back and reflect on it. Now, I'm going to reflect soon because I'm about to watch a movie, but you guys get the idea. Prices have gone through the damn roof. Think about it. Think about it. I mean, I have sympathy for Zoe. I really do. Think about it. $14 for not even a half pound of bacon, maybe 3/4 of a pound, maybe if you're lucky. And yet, and then, you know, I gotta get some some seasoning soon. I was gonna get some buffalo wings and buffalo wing sauce. Make some chicken quarters in buffalo wing sauce. Pretty good when you marinate it, and then frost. I got 5 pounds chicken legs I can eat. Then what happens when those are out? Then you give Zoe a 20 and ask her to go and get 20 pounds of chicken legs at the grocery store before they sell out tomorrow. Which that deal ends tomorrow. Which means I probably won't see the lovely Zoe at all until next week, maybe. I don't know. But, then again, can't call her right now. My phone, this one's acting wonky. And that one, still down. Can you believe that? Oh, well. Just couldn't believe it, Could not believe it. And then someone said to me something the other day that was stupid as stupid can be. They asked me, what was it they asked me the other day? I think it was something to do with the radio. No, something to do with the phone or something. There was a spare phone somewhere around here. They're like, why don't you use a spare? And I was like, why? Spare doesn't work. And they're like, it doesn't? I was like, no. They're like, you sure? I was like, yeah, spare does not work though. They're like, the spare doesn't work? I'm like, no. The brand new spare phone you gave me doesn't work though. If it worked, we wouldn't have this damn problem, Said the spare phone doesn't work though. They gave us a free replacement. That one didn't even work. Hell, they didn't even supply the batteries. The other day I was talking to a guy I know, a friend. Phone crapped out. Literally crapped out. And he's just like, oh, hello. And I was like, grab the other phone and it was like, yeah, my main home phone crapped out. Yeah, multiple times. And then they say, oh, why don't you use the spare phone out? I would if I knew where I put it. You see, that's the other problem, Sometimes I forget. But then again, I get angry and I'm like, I don't need this phone. Brand new in the pack, Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually, Yeah. Anywho, so my point is, as a prepper, you gotta ask yourself, literally, how much more is things gonna cost? I mean, look, here at $7. Higgins like, oh, can of tuna, $1.25, yeah. If you're, you need to move to the Midwest. I ain't moving to the Midwest. You should move to fucking. Never mind. I don't have any answers to say to where Higgins should move because, frankly, my attitude is why should I even compute? I mean, literally, accuse me eating Hopper. Come on, even Zoe knows Hopper's not been eaten. Hopper is basically fine and dandy, plain and simple. Yeah. So, anyways, I should load up. Anyways, I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I gotta get going. I mean, been an hour, and yeah. So, but you get the idea. Limit 5. What's next? Limit 3? I don't know. I already said limit 2. Huh? I want to get some more. Found it in the backdoor area, and they're like, limit 2. Oh, yeah. No, limit me 2 now. But they also want to limit me on my other favorite flavor, mac and cheese. So think about it. Like I said to Higgins, you got to live. And the way to live is you have to live within your means. Hey, what's up, doggy? Come here. Come here, doggy. He ran away again. Anyways, I don't know what to think. Yeah, it's movie time. Anyways, I got some spreadsheets to do tomorrow, so I'll be in the office. Again, you'll get an update after I get back from my town run. Matter of fact, in times, I'm actually enjoying my walk, actually. If you didn't know, I enjoy my town runs. Well, you can ask, am I enjoying it with or without Zoe? I enjoy it with and without. It just depends on what Zoe's doing. Zoe right now is busy, so I can always find entertainment by myself. I gotta tidy up this place too, so I'm hoping I have enough energy Wednesday. Just jump in there and finish what I was starting. I got 2 rooms to finish, and then a 3rd room to finish, and then a 4th room to finish, and we'll get it done. Yeah. But I need to take time. Besides, I hate being sick. Yeah. But, those cough drops, pretty tasty in my opinion. At least I haven't lost my taste buds. But still, Ricola is not bad. Now, if you really want something nasty as a prepper and you want to get better faster, try Fisherman Friends. Yeah. So, with that said, everyone, I hope you have a great day. Like I said, looks like we're now getting into the world where they're going to start limiting us on our groceries. Yeah. Think about it. Meantime, keep on prepping, preppers. Oh, which reminds me, did they ever bring back the Milkies? Because last time I checked, there was no milk to be had, powdered milk. That was something I was kind of really cranky about. Like, they have the full milk powder, but that's like $50 a can. Bear. Here we go. 3.32 can, currently unavailable. Baby formula. Look at that. No, there it is. 4.5 pound can right there, imported. 4.5 pounds, almost 5 pounds. Whole milk. Here's whole milk. $40. I mean, look at that. It's imported. Peak, that's another one that's pretty good if you want, yeah, $14. Yeah. 400 grams. That's a small can, I think. Yeah, can't even remember. Swiss Miss, that sucks. Wouldn't put my money. Red Cow is great, but expensive. Malted milk. Great for bacon. Yeah, if you want to bake. I like a good cup of milk on that Nido dry can right there. $48. I mean, literally, look at that. You can't even find Nido right now. That tells you right there there's a problem in this country. Yeah, I mean, literally. I got one whole Nido can still available that Zoe gave me, so I humbly thank you, Zoe, for watching this, because frankly, it's come in handy for me. I've noticed I make between 2 and 3 cups of milk a day, sometimes 2 pints at night when I go to bed. If I'm in the mood for milk, yes. Yeah, so that said, everyone, I got to get going. Maybe I could toy the phone, see if I can get it to work. I got to grab Poppy, otherwise he can be happy me calling him on the cell phone. So with that said, everyone, thanks for watching. Just remember, be frugal. Don't buy anything you don't need, because frankly, we might need every dime. That's not nailed down. And that means in an emergency pinch, if you have to use a credit card, which is highly unlikely, but if you do, make sure you get your groceries, because it's going to be more important to get your groceries than to use for a computer. Yes. Which reminds me, I had to go on Walmart or Costco the other day and check what benefits I have. Besides getting food for dirt cheap, the restaurant there, the Costco, they found out that it is still cheaper in some items on Amazon. Yeah. And think about that. I actually went through it. The meats, their ass is out of price range. I mean, they're just basically charging an arm and a leg to ship meat that you can, Yeah, and it's all frozen, by the way. They're like, well, it's all frozen. Yeah, that's nice. Frozen meats. Like, I really want to buy frozen meats, peeps. Yeah, think about that. Frozen meats, I tell you. Then I went and looked at canned goods. Coffee's still cheaper if I buy it on Amazon. Toilet paper, cheaper on Amazon. Paper towels, cheaper on Amazon. Yeah. So what did I waste? Well, let me just tell you. I wasted $60 on a Costco card so Chloe can get $1.50 hot dogs all month. Yeah. At least Chloe gets $1.50 hot dogs. Me? Which, talking about a story, okay? So Zoe and I went round and round and round today about a story I was saying, right? I got angry, all right? It wasn't about Zoe. It was about freaking the taxi service, all right? Taxi service turns around. Zoe knows this. It's not her problem. She doesn't want to talk to the taxi lady. Taxi lady wants trying to bamboozle her. Hoodwink her. I like bamboozle better. Yeah. So Zoe's writing book 3. She put in and the Queenie says bamboozle. Let's bamboozle someone. Well, so this lady, I asked her, hey, there's a bus stop right outside the ferry terminal. Right outside, 300 feet. We swing by and pick up Chloe. Oh, yeah, okay. Then she says, oh, can Chloe pay a third of the ferry ticket, a third of the gas, a third of the car rental? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I said I couldn't go, she started hounding Zoe to go. So I already said, unless I'm going to call you, don't call me. So she got blocked. But point being is, this lady and her cohorts keep asking me or asking Zoe privately where I get my funds. I live on mac and cheese and ramen. I don't drink booze much anymore, if then. Zoe provided a bottle the other day. It was tasty. It wasn't my cup of tea. I don't think anymore. Booze ain't my cup of tea. I would like to have a nice cup of hard cider. Sorry. Apple spice cider. Just add hot tea water to it. Or, yeah, water or a tea kettle. But my point is we as in people need to be realizing that I just sat down during my sickness and I looked and priced out things from Costco, Walmart, Target, and Amazon. Target, Walmart, and Amazon is cheaper than Costco. Yeah, so I spent $60 per card. I might as well have her go pick up her card in Seattle and then let her get some hot dogs, I guess. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Meanwhile, it is what it is, my friends. Yeah. Yeah. Think about it. I mean, as a prepper, we're paying through the nose. Yeah. Now, I got an episode maybe I'm putting together and formulating in my head for tomorrow after I get back from my chores. I got to do a spreadsheet. Let me see, how big is the spreadsheet? I don't want to do it while I'm doing my video with you guys. I could. Entry is 70 entries. Oh, that ain't bad. That shouldn't take too long. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, So, there you go, peeps. So, yeah, great evening. I got an email or two to send out before I do things. I got to try to fix the phone. Hopefully it works. I don't know what's wrong with it. So, thanks, everyone, for tuning in today. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email me at San Juan Island Prepper at AOL.com or San Juan Island Prepper at Yahoo.com. In the meantime, if you have any other questions or concerns, or if you want to send a gift card like my comments, feel free to. If you want to comment down below, please do. Just keep it nice because, frankly, I'd like to hear your opinion on limited goods or limited availability, or, this ain't a coupon thing. It's just limit 5, limit 2, limit 1. I'd like to know what the hell's going on. Is it our grain? Or is there something worse coming down the pipe? So, here we go. Please add, subscribe, please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions, hit the like, subscribe button, hold some fun for your family, including your dogs, cats, your bunnies, service dogs, service bunnies. Hit the bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe button, keep the comments nice, all we ask. Thank you, and God bless you in everything you do.